Hey there. Imagine you're lying in bed, the day is done, and you're just about to drift off to sleep, finally finding that sweet spot of relaxation. When suddenly, you feel something crawling, tickling, or just generally causing a disturbance inside your ear. It's an unwelcome sensation to say the least. Maybe it's an ant, a tiny explorer who's lost its way, or some tiny worm seeking shelter in a place it definitely shouldn't be. Sounds like a nightmare, right? A real-life horror movie playing out in your ear canal. But don't panic. That's the absolute worst thing you can do in this situation. I'm here to walk you through exactly what to do if this ever happens to you or someone you know. We'll cover some simple, safe, and effective methods to help you evict that unwanted guest. First things first, stay calm. I know that's easier said than done when you have a bug doing the backstroke in your ear. But panicking can actually make things worse. It can tense your muscles and make it harder to dislodge the critter. The ear is a sensitive organ, and anything inside it can feel way bigger than it actually is. That tiny ant might feel like a monster truck rally in your head. So, what's the best immediate action? Go to a dark room and grab your phone's flashlight. This is your first line of defense. Shine the light right at your ear. Insects like ants are naturally attracted to light. It's like their own personal bat signal, and in most cases they'll find their way out, drawn towards the bright beam. It's a simple trick, but it often works wonders. Now, if the little critter doesn't come out after a few minutes of the light treatment, don't shove your fingers, earbuds, or anything pointy into your ear. Seriously, resist the urge. That can push the insect further in, potentially causing it to panic and bite or sting, and maybe even damage your eardrum. Trust me, you don't want that. We're aiming for a peaceful eviction, not an all-out war. Here's another method you can try. Use olive oil. It's a common household item that can be surprisingly effective. Or baby oil. Just 2 or 3 drops in your ear should do the trick. The oil helps suffocate the insect, cutting off its air supply, and it usually floats right out, problem solved. If you don't have oil readily available, you can mix a tiny bit of salt into some lukewarm water and drop that in your ear. Again, just a couple of drops. This should encourage the unwanted guest to leave and seek drier pastures. But remember, never ever pour hot water or any harsh chemicals in your ear. That's a recipe for disaster. And absolutely avoid poking around inside with anything, no matter how tempting it might be. Now, if you've tried these gentle steps, the light, the oil, the salt water, and the bug still won't budge, is putting up a fight and refusing to leave, the safest thing to do is see a doctor. Sometimes it takes a professional with specialized tools and expertise to remove the insect safely without causing any harm to your ear. So let's recap. Stay calm. That's rule number 1. Use light to lure the insect out, like a tiny moth to a flame. Try a few drops of oil or salt water to encourage its departure. Never insert objects or fingers, no matter how strong the urge. And if all else fails, don't hesitate to head to your doctor. They're the experts and can handle the situation with the utmost care. Keep these steps in mind, and you'll handle the situation with confidence and grace, even if you're half asleep and slightly panicked. And hey, next time you go to bed, maybe double-check for any little visitors lurking around before you doze off. A quick scan of your pillow might save you from an unwanted ear crawl. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, sleep tight, and take good care of